Diddy is some trouble, y'all. Let me tell you something. You got racketeering, sex trafficking, and crossing prostitutes across state lines. That's some tough charges, y'all. Let me tell you something. Either he gonna go broke trying to beat him, or he just gonna go on and go to prison. The racketeering by itself is a crime that's hard to beat. It ain't many people on this planet that have defeated and got off of that crime. It's not many people. All your heavy mobsters then went to prison behind that racketeering. And then they had money and connects with the government. And they couldn't get off. What'd that tell you? They also said it was a gang of people involved. So I have to go back and tie this into the R. Kelly deal, y'all. R. Kelly was reaching out to these individuals, wanting help, Puff, Jay-Z. And I'm not saying that they were somewhere in there, but they were somewhere in there. That's why Kelly was reaching out. So I think this is tied in to the R. Kelly situation too. But R. Kelly also had his own thing going on, don't get me wrong. But it's not a coincidence that they all was running the same game. It freak offs. Now, then you holding these people hostage. You looking at a whole nother crime. You can't hold somebody against their will. Then the video leaked where he dragging this chick that was speaking to Diddy. Man, you in some trouble, man. The U.S. attorney then picked that up. And you can best believe they got some proof and some eyewitnesses. Some of them people that was beat up, that they were threatening so that none of this would get out, eventually the cat got out the bag. You can't threaten no people, put your hands on them and think that it's just gonna go. Them people having nightmares right now. And they reliving it. Yeah, Cassie got all that money, y'all. But she got a lot of trauma. And that ain't speaking of the guys that had to go through this. That's not speaking of the other young ladies, kids. It was a lot of people involved in this now. But it's about to be very interesting to see all the stars who were involved in this. Some of your favorite stars, some of your biggest stars, people who are just fans of, about to be on the forefront and a part of this RICO charge. Again, they gonna go broke. Plea deal, I'm going to prison. But you're still going to prison. I mean, there ain't no way around it. I think it's a wrongful thing to do, especially when you are as big as they were, as he is. The magnitude of this, I mean, women to give it to him. You ain't got to even ask for it. But why do one get so much money that they start indulging in all these other activities? You know, like paying somebody to go have sex with your partner that's sitting across hundreds of thousands of dollars. You got people starving. You got friends that need help that you can hire and give work to, where they can support themselves. Let alone if they have family, they can support their family. But you'd rather go out and be a bully. His kids involved, because they was a part of it too. You know, they're doing what he said do. Let me say that. He said do what you want to do, especially if that's your dad. A lot of these deaths that they saying that was plotted, all that stuff coming out. And allegedly, Puff had Biggie killed in this Tupac thing. I don't know. So I'm not going to sit and say he did or didn't, but you can best believe they're about to dig so deep into that the person who did it is going to talk. Because if he's still walking around in the free world, he's going to jail. The guy that went to jail, I feel like was a father. Now, he might have been a part of it. Let me not say that. But man, this big news, man. I mean, of course they're gonna try to hold him in custody so that he don't flee. His family in danger, everybody involved, and these names about to start dropping. When that court case starts, it's gonna be sad. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be sad. Your heart's gonna drop when you hear these names. I don't know the names, but your heart's gonna drop. Rich hang out with Rich, so Rich then been a part of these rich freak-offs. And a lot of people gonna suffer. Jaguar right. And I got to say, the lady was right. Everything she said is coming into fruition right now. I'm glad she living to tell her story. I'm glad she was an advocate for those young ladies who were seeking help, who were seeking to get out of it. Can some of it be made up? Yeah, but the majority, the 90% majority, they know. This is not one of those things where Cassie came out and all of a sudden they started watching. No. When the fans get involved, it's years of watching. All you gotta do is follow the money. People tend to think that they're getting by and getting over, but the money tell you where everything is. It tell you where the bodies are. The fans are brilliant enough to know how to follow the money. Y'all, let's see how this thing unfolds, and I'm gonna be following this case. When it starts, I'm gonna be a part of it. I'm gonna be reporting what I think. I'll be talking to y'all soon.